Sense restraint in daily activities helps us let go more easily. According to Buddhism, 6 bases of mental activities comprise of eye, ear, nose, tongue, body and mind. Buddhist practitioners should always contemplate on the 6 faculties are the main reasons that cause human beings to fall into hells, to be reborn in the realm of the hungry ghosts, or animals, asuras, devas, or human beings. It is agreeable that the 6 faculties that help us maintain our daily activities, but they are also the main factors that bring sufferings and afflictions to our body and mind. They are the main agents that cause us to create unwholesome karma, and eventually we will fall into evil ways because of them. Do not think that the eyes are that great just because they help us see things. It is exactly because of their help that we give rise to all kinds of sufferings and afflictions. For instance, when we see an attractive person of the opposite sex, we become greedy for sex. If we do not get what we want, we will be afflicted, and if we get what we want, we will also be afflicted. The other faculties, ear, nose, tongue, body and mind are the same way. They make one give rise to many sufferings and afflictions. Therefore, the Buddha advised his disciples thus: you should cultivate until you are unaware of heaven above, people in between, and earth below. If we cultivate until the time heaven, earth, people, east, west, south, north, can no longer impact our 6 faculties, then at that point we are liberated from all hindrances. The 6 sense organs can be entrances to the hells. At the same time, they can be some of the most important entrances to the great enlightenment. For with them, we create karmas and sins, but also with them, we can practice the right way. According to the Sanjiti Sutta, in the long discourses of the Buddha, there are 5 roots, or faculties, indriyani. Eye is one of the 6 senses, on which one relies, or from which knowledge is received. Ear is one of the 6 unions of the 6 sense organs, with the 6 objects of the senses. The ears is in union with sound heard. Nose is in union with the smell smelt. This is one of the 6 unions of the 6 sense organs with the 6 objects of the senses. Tongue is in union with the taste tasted. This is one of the 6 unions of the 6 sense organs with the 6 objects of the senses. Body is in union with the thing touched. This is one of the 6 unions of the 6 sense organs with the 6 objects of the senses. And the mind is in union with the Dharma thought about. The Buddha said, karma that you have made for yourself can only disappear if you want it to. No one can make you want it to disappear. I have many kinds of medicine, but I can't take it for you. Therefore, we should be mindful of it throughout the day, but do not overdo it. Walk, eat, and act naturally, and then develop natural mindfulness of what is going on within ourselves. To force our meditation, or force ourselves into awkward patterns is another form of craving. Patience and endurance are necessary. If we act naturally and are mindful, wisdom will come naturally. It is obvious that during meditation, the 6 organs are closed and purified in order to develop their unlimited power and interchange in the case of Buddha. This full development enables the eye to see everything in a great kiliacosm from its highest heaven down to its lowest hells and all the beings past, present, and future with all the karma of each. In the 6 sense organs, thought, the mind sense, the 6th of the senses, the perception of thinking, or faculty of thinking, or the thinking mind. According to most venerable Payadasi, in the Buddha's ancient path, faculty of mind recognizes mental objects. We know is not something tangible and perceptible like the other 5 faculties. which recognizes the external world. The eye cognizes the world of colors, vana, or visible objects, the ear audible sounds, and so forth. The mind, however, cognizes the world of ideas and thoughts. Faculty of mind literally means chief or lord. Forms can only be seen by the faculty of the eye, and not by the ear. Hearing by the faculty of the ear, and so on. When it comes to the world of thoughts and ideas, the faculty of the mind, lord over the mental realm. The eye cannot think thoughts and collect ideas, but it is instrumental in seeing visible forms. The world of colors. Buddhist practitioners' sense. Restraint is proper practice. We should be mindful of it throughout the day, but do not overdo it. Walk, eat, and act naturally, and then develop natural mindfulness of what is going on within ourselves. To force our meditation, or force ourselves into awkward patterns, is another form of craving. Patience and endurance are necessary. If we act naturally and are mindful, wisdom will come naturally. Besides, practicing meditation can lead to pure and objective observation, and is intended to prevent emotions such as joy, sadness, love, jealousy, sympathy, antipathy, desire, hatred. Practitioners always consider the six senses are objects of meditation practices. According to Bhikkhu in the Gems of Buddhism Wisdom, you must always be aware of the sense organs such as eye, ear, nose, tongue and body, and the contact they are having with the outside world. You must be aware of the feelings that are arising as a result of this contact. Eye is now in contact with forms, rupa. Ear is now in contact with sound. Nose is now in contact with smell. Tongue is now in contact with taste. Body is now in contact with touching. Mind is now in contact with all things dharma. According to the Samanaphala Sutta, in the long discourses of the Buddha taught about a guardian of the sense door. How does a monk become a guardian of the sense door? Here a monk, on seeing a visible object with the eye, does not grasp at its major signs or secondary characteristics, because greed and sorrow, evil unskilled states, would overwhelm him if he dwelt leaving this eye faculty unguarded. So he practices guarding it. He protects the eye faculty, develops restraint of the eye faculty. On hearing a sound with the ear, on smelling an odor with the nose, on tasting a flavor with the tongue, on feeling an object with the body, on thinking a thought with the mind. He does not grasp at its major signs or secondary characteristics. He develops restraint of the mind faculty. He experiences within himself the blameless bliss that comes from maintaining this aryan, guarding of the faculties. Practitioners should always remember that the six senses, or six organs of sense, are likened to six wild creatures in confinement, and always struggling to escape. Only when they are restrained and domesticated will they be happy. So is it with the six senses and the taming power of Buddha truth.